Hello everyone, and hello ginormous spot on my forehead. Right, let me put you somewhere. Guys, I'm in my mini pyjamas first and foremost. My boyfriend got me them for Christmas. Do you love them? Because I do. So hello everyone. It feels like literally ages since I last vlogged. Well, it is ages. The last trip I vlogged was Nairobi at the end of December. And we're now at the end of January. In fact, when you watch this, it will be February. So, hello everyone. I'm so sorry it's been so long since I've vlogged. If you haven't already watched my video before this one, go and watch it because there's been some changes to my YouTube channel. Nothing too big, but I'm still gonna obviously vlog my trips, obviously, or I wouldn't be sat here doing this now. Long story short is that I won't be posting roster reveals anymore. I'm not going to go into it in this video because I explain my reasoning in the video before this one. But I'm still going to let you all know where I'm flying to. I'm just not going to be posting actual roster reveals anymore. So I'm sorry if that's disappointing to some of you. Trust me, it's disappointing for me too. But my job comes first, unfortunately. I'm very lucky I can still vlog my trips, which I'm so happy about because honestly, if I couldn't vlog my trips, I don't know what I'd do with myself. I would feel... Obviously it's nice sometimes to do a trip where I don't vlog, but I would feel lost if I just had to stop vlogging. I wouldn't know what to do with myself. Anyway, longest intro ever. We're in Toronto in Canada and it's my first time to Canada, guys. New countries to tick off the list. Did have a bit of a delay today. It's currently just gone 7 p.m. here, which is midnight in the UK, and I'm very tired. So I got to my room and I've had a shower and I've put my pyjamas on and I'm now debating, and you're all going to be disgusted in me, but they've got mac and cheese on the room service menu, which, if you know me, is one of my favourite foods ever. That's how tired I am. I'm filming from a distance because my face right now, if you saw it close up, it would scare you. There is mac and cheese on the room service menu, but it's 25 Canadian dollars plus a tax plus a room service charge, or like a service charge or something like that. All in all, it will cost me $32 to get some mac and cheese. However, there is a Tim Hortons across the road and I've never been to Tim Hortons, and I do plan to go tomorrow. The thing is, when you've had a long day at work and you just want to get into your PJs and chill and not have to see people, that's how I feel right now. So I feel like I'm gonna have to just bite the bullet and spend that hideous amount of money on mac and cheese. Probably the most expensive mac and cheese I'll ever buy in my life, because I really cannot be bothered to get dressed and go downstairs and get food. I certainly can't be bothered to go outside. It's freezing cold here. It's like, it was snowing earlier. I don't think it's snowing anymore, but when we landed there was snow. So I think I'm gonna order a mac and cheese in a second. We'll give you a room tour as well. What else was I gonna say? I was gonna tell you something else. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Because I am tired, I'm quite happy to order some food now and get an early night, because I do want to go out exploring tomorrow. I want to make the most of my day tomorrow, because the last long haul trip that I didn't vlog, but I went to Boston the second week of January and I was ill. So anyone that's not caught up, I got ill just after I got back from Nairobi, like proper flu-y cold. I was like bedbound for about 4 days and I had to be taken off my Hong Kong that I was supposed to do at the beginning of January because of it. And then I got better. Then I went to Boston, and literally the day that I went to Boston during the flight, I got ill again. Like, I just went down with something, and the whole time I was in Boston I was in bed. Like, I didn't leave my hotel room. I was so unwell. Luckily I was well enough to fly back because I really didn't want to get stuck in Boston. When you're unwell, I think you just want your own bed and you just want to be at home. And also, it was my boyfriend's birthday that weekend, so I didn't want to miss his birthday. Thankfully, I was able to get home and the crew really looked after me, which I really appreciated. And I went to the doctor in the end and got some antibiotics because I was like, why am I ill again? I've literally just got better. Fingers crossed, touch wood, I'm not ill anymore. If my immune system could actually start like helping me out a little bit, that would be great. Tomorrow I want to go out and explore the delights of Toronto. One thing I do want to do is go to Bath and Body Works, which I know is really boring, but we've just run out of hand soap in our bathroom at home and I feel like I'm a bad homeowner if I don't immediately replace it with Bath and Body Works hand soap. But I do want to go outside tomorrow because there are some nice sights to see here in Toronto. I'm not doing Niagara Falls, I'm not going to do the CN Tower or anything like that, but I will definitely do that at some point when I come to Toronto. But yeah, this is just going to be a little bit of a chilled vlog, just like a little exploring vlog. I'll give you a room tour and then I will order my mac and cheese. So you come in, we've got a wardrobe to the right, we've got tea and coffee, probably mainly coffee. In fact, I think only coffee making facilities there. We've got the bathroom here, which has a nice mirror, which you know I like. Maybe not when I look like this though. Out. We've got a full length mirror here. Do you like my outfit of the night? Beds, obviously I'm sleeping on the one furthest from the window, and obviously the one next to the window has all of my crap on it. TV, desk area, and then I shut the blinds because I had a shower, but let me just quickly put them up so that you can see the view. There we have Toronto. So I have just worked out that 32 Canadian dollars is only £20 in UK money, which is still quite a lot to pay for a mac and cheese. But do you know what? I need to eat something, because if I don't, I'm going to wake up in the night hungry. I already feel a little bit hungry now. So I do need to eat, and I'm not willing to get dressed and go downstairs and get something. So mac and cheese it is. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that does look good. It's got spring onions too. Right, I am going to demolish this in about 30 seconds. And it better be worth 20 quid. Mac and cheese has been deleted. That's better. So it's coming up for 8 o'clock now, which is 1 in the morning in the UK. And I've been up since 6 AM. So now that my belly's full, I'm going to brush my teeth and get into bed and watch some YouTube and just kind of let myself fall asleep. Something tells me as soon as I shut my eyes, I'm going to be gone. So good night. I will see you all in the morning. This angle isn't really the one, is it? But we're going to just allow it because I'm not holding my phone because I'm too wobbly when I do that. So it is 7:20 in the morning. I have kind of been up since about 4 AM. I did kind of fall back asleep a little bit, but this always happens when I'm in destinations where we're behind in time. I always wake up at like 4 in the morning, but I am going to give up with trying to go back to sleep now. I'm just going to get up and get ready and head out just to like walk around. I'm not going to do anything massive today. I'm just going to walk around, see a few things. I want to get some hand soap from Bath and Body Works. I want to get some Crest toothpaste if they do it here. I don't know whether that's just a US thing or whether they do it in Canada as well. I also have had a request from my boyfriend to get some Canadian maple syrup while I'm here, so I want to find somewhere that does that. I also might get a Tim Hortons when I come back to my hotel later and see what that's like, because I've never had one before, assuming that I'll probably leave this hotel by about 8 o'clock, and then I want to be back by about 1ish. I'll probably be back before that, to be honest, but I would definitely want to be back by 1 latest, just so that I've got a chance to eat something and try and have a nap for pickup. I think pickup's at 4:30. I always like to give myself an hour to get ready before pickup, and then 2 hours before that to sleep. Not that I ever do, as you will know if you've watched my other vlogs. I'm hoping going for a walk and like going out in the cold and tiring myself out a little bit will maybe help me nap later on. Anyway, I'm gonna get up and get ready. You can kind of see it a bit better now that it's semi-daylight. I mean, it's still dark outside, but look how pretty it is. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that, but it's snowing. So I was waiting a little bit for it to get a bit brighter outside. It's 8:30 almost, but it's now snowing. I'm still gonna go out, but it's gonna be cold out there. But I am wrapped up warm. I'll show you my outfit. So I've got my big white coat on, scarf, I've got a black jumper on and a long sleeve top on underneath this. I've got my Primark bag, my trusty leather leggings and my white boots. So obviously I'm not going to be out for very long because it's going to be cold outside. I think it's like 1 degree and now it's snowing. So I mean, it's fine, I'll last a couple of hours, but I know that I'm not going to be able to spend the whole day outside. So, but I'm still going to go out. So let's head out into Toronto and explore. I got my Starbucks, I got a hot chocolate to keep myself warm, although it's not actually too cold. I'm literally standing under shelter because it's like raining now. It's not really snow anymore. It's more like sleet because it's kind of heavier than rain but not snow. So I just walked to the ice rink. It's not an ice rink all year round. It's a little bit like New York where they just turn it into an ice rink in the winter. It's still quite early in the morning, so I don't think there were many people there. I'm not going ice skating on my own because if I injure myself or if I fall over, that's going to be really embarrassing. If I was with someone, I might have done it, but to be honest, I'm really bad at ice skating, so it's probably best that I stay away from that because if I break my leg, I can't operate the flight home. So I got a Starbucks because I was like, I'm gonna get a hot drink. Not that it's like overly cold, to be honest, or maybe I've just wrapped up really warm and I can't feel it, but I had a really nice chat with the lady that made my drink. She recognised my accent and she said, are you from England? And I said that I was, and she said, oh, are you here for leisure? And I said, I'm a flight attendant, I'm literally here for 24 hours, not even that, to be honest. And she was just asking me all about my job, if I loved it, and it was really nice. Like when people take an interest. And also, I've said this about US customer service workers, but also Canadian customer service workers are just as friendly. Like, we're just not like that in the UK. I don't want to be a traitor to my country, but the people in the UK literally act like they hate you most of the time. I feel like today I'm like not getting the right vibes that I wanted because it's like all rainy and dull. My friend came here a while back in autumn, and I kind of, the things that he got up to, I've kind of taken inspo from him, but he had like blue skies. I'm sure it was still probably cold, but yeah, not that the rain can ruin everything, but I'm getting so wet, like literally look at my hair, it's ridiculous. So I think I'm gonna walk and find some shops now and kind of get what I need to get, and then yeah, just kind of walk around and head on back really. I literally look like I've had a shower. I guess I have, because that rain was heavier than some showers I've had. But no, do you know what? It wasn't even heavy rain. It was like that really light rain that gets you absolutely drenched and you don't even realise it until you actually look at yourself. Yeah, that outing wasn't really giving what it was supposed to give. So after I went to the ice skating rink and the city hall, I was like, right, I'm going to go and see the CN Tower. I did see it when we drove in last night, but I wanted to actually go and see it, like, and stand next to it. It started getting more and more rainy, and I was like, right, okay, I'm going to go to Bath and Body Works because that's inside. Looked up where one was, and it doesn't open until 11, and at this point it was 9:30. It's now 10. So then I was like, do you know what? I'm going to go back to the hotel. I'm going to get a Tim Hortons because there's literally a Tim Hortons opposite our hotel. And then I'm going to wait until Bath and Body Works opens, and then... Sorry, I've just realised that charging ports in the corner of the camera. Anyway, so apparently in our hotel you can go down to like the basement floor and walk to the mall, like inside. You don't have to go outside, which looking at what it's like out there right now is very appealing to me. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to wait. I'm going to dry myself off because I'm going to catch a death at this rate. I'm going to eat my Tim Hortons. So this is what I got. I got an egg and cheese sesame bagel. That's it. Then I also got a plain donut, just to try their donuts. Let me show you what it looks like outside. Now it's like proper snowing again, but I swear it was rain like 20 minutes ago. This weather is more indecisive than the UK weather. Massive flakes. Anyway, let's taste Tim Hortons. Sorry about this angle. I had to sit down because my knees were hurting. Got egg and cheese, kind of like a muffin, but in a sesame bagel. That is good. It's different because it's a sesame bagel rather than like the muffins that you get in McDonald's, but I would say it's good. Like, it's as good as a McMuffin. Tastes a bit healthier as well because of the bagel. Let's taste a little bit of the donut just to give you my verdict before I demolish this. I mean, it's just a donut really. I don't have anything special to say about it. Team Krispy Kreme or Dunkin', to be honest with you, but the bagel's very good, so definitely recommend that. Anyway, it's 10 o'clock now, so I'm gonna sit and eat and just dry myself off. warm myself up a little bit, and then I am going to see if I can locate this mall, because there's got to be a Bath and Body Works in it. And that'll probably be it for the day, to be honest. Catch up with you all when I look a little bit drier than I do now. Oh my god, I'm sweating. Hello. Sorry, my hair's like a bush because it got wet earlier. So it's weird because like when I let my hair dry naturally, like from washing it, it doesn't go like this. But when it gets wet in the rain, it always goes like proper curly. So fun fact, I went to the mall, but you can't actually go underground from our hotel. You have to go across the street to another building. So basically, I don't know whether it's in all of Canada or whether it's just Toronto, but they have this thing called Path, which is like kind of like an underground or overground walkway. It's basically like a tube station but walking instead of getting on a tube. You can go to like lots of different places, but I can't lie to you, it's really difficult to navigate because I started going that way and then I got lost so many times that I got so fed up in the end that I just went outside onto the street. Luckily by that point it wasn't raining or snowing anymore, because when I first left the hotel it was proper snowing. I mean, I was fine walking outside. I'd probably rather do that anyway. The only reason I wanted to walk inside was because I didn't want to get wet again or get snowed on, but thankfully the weather was fine by then. So I'm not gonna lie, it's not the easiest thing to navigate. So if you're coming to Toronto, make sure you're a good navigator, because I'm not really. I kind of need signs to tell me where to go, and if there isn't signs, I can't find my way. I got everything I needed to get. So I went to the mall first of all. I did get Crest. They do have Crest in Canada, fun fact. So very happy because I've been wanting to get Crest for ages. I don't think I've had it since like November. I also got some Dr. Pepper because I was really thirsty. And I got some Hershey's bars. I literally love these. I know you can get them in the UK, but I just fancied some now. Also went to Bath and Body Works and I got the pineapple mango hand soap. This was right at the front of the store, so I think it's one of their new scents. It smells so good. I love pineapples and mangoes in terms of like the fruit, and I love the scent of them usually, so I think I'll really like this one. And I also got a new hand cream because the one that I got when I was in New York in November has run out now. I got the vanilla buttercream. I probably would have spent a little bit more time searching, to be honest, but I was so tired by that point. Like, my feet are killing me right now. You'd think I'd been out shopping all day. That is really nice though, really like sweet vanilla-y scent. And then I couldn't find anywhere to get maple syrup, so I was on my way back to the hotel thinking if I see anywhere to get some, I will stop and get some, but I didn't see anywhere. And then just as I came into our hotel, we've got a little gift shop, and I went in there and I said, do you sell maple syrup? And she did. She had like 3 different bottles. This was the smallest one that she had. It's in the shape of a maple leaf. It was $10, I think, but it's a really cute bottle and it's proper Canadian maple syrup. And this was the smallest one. There were bigger ones, but I was like, realistically, I don't need to get a huge one because we don't have it very often anyway. We only really have it with pancakes, which aren't like a regular thing in our house. I managed to get everything I needed to get, which is rare for me. There's always usually something that I don't manage to get, but yeah, I'm very happy. But I did get back later than planned. I got back at 2. It's now 2:05. I've got about an hour and a half before I'm due, well, not due to get picked up until I need to start getting ready. So I'm gonna now lay down and try and nap. I did actually fall asleep earlier after I had my Tim Hortons. I got in bed to warm up and put This Is Us on. It's a TV series. It's on Amazon Prime. It's a nice little like easy watching TV series, and I just fell asleep during it. Not for very long, maybe only like 20 minutes, but that's why I ended up getting back later than planned, because I ended up leaving at like midday. I was meant to leave my hotel room at 11 when Bath and Body Works opened, but I didn't leave till like midday, so that didn't give me very long to walk to the mall, get everything I needed, and then walk back. I have sort of already had a nap today, but I mean, it's not really enough. I feel like I do need to try and sleep a little bit more. So I'm gonna have a Hershey's bar and put Love Island on, because honestly I'm like 4 episodes behind on Love Island, so I'm gonna put that on and try and have a little nap. That's it from me for now. I will catch up with you all probably when I'm getting ready. Spoiler alert, I didn't sleep, but it is 4 o'clock now and I'm gonna head downstairs in about 15 minutes. I've just got to put my uniform on, finish packing and do my lipstick, and then I'm ready to go. So I'll see you all in the UK. Good afternoon. So it's the next day now. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I've just woken up from my nap. It was definitely needed, where I didn't nap before pickup and I'd been awake since 4 AM. I was particularly tired this morning when I got back, but I got back here about 8:30 this morning. I didn't even have a shower. Normally I do have a shower straight away, but if I'm too tired I don't bother, especially if I need to wash my hair, which I do. I literally just had a bowl of crunchy nut and came up to bed in my UD. So I set an alarm for 1 and then I snoozed it for an hour. Sometimes I do that if I feel like I need an extra hour. I'm gonna get up and have a shower and wash my hair now, and then I think I'm gonna go to the shop and get some stuff for dinner. But I'm gonna end the vlog here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I've just realised what I look like. I'm glad that I don't care on YouTube. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. See you in my next video.